Hi and welcome to Car Tantra. When it was launched back in 2011, the XUV 500 was the benchmark for the SUV segment. To explain how popular this car was when it was launched, Mahindra sold out the first few batches within a day or two. But now the XUV 500 feels old and it cannot match its rivals like the Harrier in terms of the features. So to up their game, Mahindra is going to launch the XUV 500 in a new avatar and with also a new name. Now it is called the XUV 700. Mahindra is also banking on this car to upmarket their image. Hence, here are the little tricks Mahindra has played to make this car really good. From these camouflaged prototypes of the XUV 700 model, we can see that this car is longer and wider than the outgoing version, but the height seems to be the same. There are going to be some massive design changes on the exterior, like all new headlamps at the front. Like the outgoing model, it will have the same shape, but instead of having the fog lamps beneath the headlights, the LED DRL will occupy that space. Overall, I feel that this car's new headlight design looks great. I'm not the biggest fan of the outgoing model's headlamp design. From the side of this car, the first thing you'll notice is the pop-out door handles. Yes, this car will have pop-out door handles even when this car goes into production. But we still don't know whether this pop-out handle will be operated by a motor or you have to do it manually. But still, it gives the car a neat look. The other thing you'll notice is the kink in the C-pillar. But unlike the outgoing model, the kink will not look like the wheel arch. From the rear of these camouflaged prototypes, we can see that Mahindra is going to place a set of horizontal tail lamps instead of the traditional vertical one. And oh, did I mention that this new XUV 700 will have all around LED lamps? I feel that when this car goes into production, it will have a neat, clean and handsome look. I'm saying this because cars like the XUV 300 and the Marazzo are the best looking cars out of this manufacturer. And Mahindra is not going to stop there. It is going to try to wow you with stuff like a panoramic sunroof. And this new platform was co-developed with Ford. Hence, this should feel really good to drive. I feel that this new XUV 700 will even drive better than the outgoing model. The XUV 700's engine will be borrowed from the Thar, that is the M-Hawk diesel and the M-Stallion petrol. When I tried out that engine in the new Thar, I felt it was super refined and very punchy. But let's not forget, the Thar is an off-roader. Hence, it needs lot of torque even at low RPMs, but the XUV 700 is more on-road focused, hence it needs to be tuned slightly for better use on the road. Maybe the petrol will deliver around 200 horsepower and the diesel around 170 horsepower. Hence, this car will have more power or at least shoulder to shoulder with the very best in the segment, that is the Safari and the MG Hector Plus. And this Mahindra is going to wow you even more on the inside. Because this car is grown, it should have even more interior space. I just wish that Mahindra has done a better balance between the passenger and luggage space. But it is on the dashboard you'll have the most interest on, because Mahindra has given this car a dual screen setup that looks pretty much like the dual screen setup on the Mercedes. And you'll also get a new flat bottom steering wheel that feels sporty and chunky. Thinking of this, don't feel that this car won't be good to drive. It will be comfortable. And let's not forget, Mahindra previewed a Marazzo with autonomous level 1 tech at the Auto Expo 2020. And this feature is going to debut on this XUV 700. You'll have possible technologies like blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist. And most important feature of all in our country is an auto park feature. And there's another place on the interior where this car has to improve on, and that is to do with the build quality and fit and finish of some of the materials. Seeing the recent Mahindra products, that shouldn't be a big problem. Hence, the king and the benchmark of the SUV segment is back with all types of gizmos and gadgets that will make this car the best selling SUV in India. Oh, and I almost forgot to talk about its price. When this car launches in India later this year, it will cost around 17 lakhs to 30 lakh rupees. These are the things you need to know about the upcoming XUV 700. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.